Okay, welcome back to this. So this is what Genshin would look like if it was a horror game. Where we left off last time, we were getting deeper into the bunker. So let's continue on. Oh yeah, I got activated. Maintenance complete. Apocalypse purification system operating normally. Keycard unlocked. Don't forget to retrieve your keycard. Have a wonderful day. Ha! This time, the keycard's golden. The terminal report before mentioned signs of a larger monster activity in Research Zone 2. There's no way it could be talking about the one we just saw. Surely. Paimon doesn't get it. For now, let's head back to the terminal and see what this card unlocks. Alright. So like I said in my last video, I'm going to do this again with Ether without me talking, because it is eerie. When I did this with my main account, this place was strange. I was like, oh my god. It's like Genshin if it was Resident Evil. Because it feels like an alien outbreak or something, you know what I mean? Like, the T-virus. Like, it's not like that, but it might as well be.
A reward on the road.
Notes filled with dense, highly technical but botanical theory. Unfortunately, besides the Amrita scholars in Sumeru, few might be able to make sense of it. If you don't know what that means, botanical, like botanist, is like somebody who studies plants. And Amrita is a school in Sumeru, like, so that's what Tainari is part of. Man, I have Tainari. Just have him do it. Oh my god. Woo. He's like, how could you? How could I? How indeed? Mr. Brad Reed Miller has quietly escorted the children where children who were still alive, rather, out of the facility. He said he knows an eccentric old hunter, and that he is also an old acquaintance of the newly appointed priestess of the Frostmoon Scions. That's where that book is from. I believe that the title was something like Moon Chanter. Both are willing to protect those children. Neither has asked for anything in return. Morozov never noticed a thing. He probably stopped caring about them a long time ago. There's nothing left to worry about, so before we go to meet him, let's share one last drink as we always do. A toast to the dead. From those soon to die. Please forgive my foolishness all these years. My god, okay. This appears to be an attendance log for the research staff. For some reason, as time goes on, fewer and fewer names seem to appear. Yeah, I wonder frickin' why, because they were all killed by abyssal creatures. I'm not making that up. Oh, it's killing me. Well, I mean, of course it is. Abyssal corruption. Eat the apple, become naive. Alright, here we go. What in the world? Outside just got the abyssal goblet it all up. Yeah. That's the abyssal energy, alright. It's insane that this whole facility got overrun by the abyss so quickly. I mean, we're at the bottom of the sea, so it's like, the fact that the abyss is down here is psycho to me. I do like this zone. I mean, the fact that they take your weapons from you and you're forced to walk around in the dark with abyssal creatures everywhere, it really is eerie. That's what made me like it. I was like, man, that's interesting. It's like Genshin if it was a horror game. Access updated. Senior Research Grazina. Now we're her. Like, we got her card. That's the lady whose notes we've been reading this whole time. Welcome to the bunker access terminal server. Hey, it looks like that keycard we just picked up still works. Which makes Paimon think this Grazina person must have been a pretty big deal. They seem to have access to the entire bunker. Yeah, she's like the main leading researcher. It looks like the only place we haven't been to yet is the supervisory office. If that apocalypse thing is still hanging around, this is the only place it could be. Paimon thinks that whatever it is, it's probably not that scary, since scary things wouldn't want to hide from us. Better keep our eyes peeled and never underestimate the enemy. Everything should want to hide from us. I'm gonna make a joke. Yeah, we're experienced adventurers after all, even without weapons. Sovereign could take down any monster with just a bish bash bosh, yeah. Alright, let's go check out the supervisory office. Supervisory office access granted. Oh god. Wait for it. Wait for it. Uh-huh. That's real great. That's real great. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, alright. Grazina, you backstabbing snake. How dare you show yourself before me? Well, if I want to have that monster seems to have been lured out. Yeah, that's it, alright. No, you're not Grazina. I can't detect your scent. What are you? A living being? Or another spirit flying aimlessly across the bed-veiled sky? No living creature can enter this grave. Their grave. Our grave. Answer me. Did Professor Rotman send you here? Has my master forgiven me? Are you the apocalypse? I've had enough of your nonsense. Feel the blade of my sword. In my main account last time I said, Rotwin is dead, and so are you. And you're next. I thought I was the only one who could deceive those fools with such crude lies. I didn't expect you to use my own tricks against me. Don't think you can fool me. Don't think you can fool us. Professor Watran can never die. No, never. Otherwise, how could Tibet have been destroyed? And how could we be drifting amid the bed-veiled sky? Tibet hasn't been destroyed. You're at the bottom of the sea. Enough. Cease your vicious lies, vile desecrator. My master would not deceive me. I have already broken free of the celestial shell, no longer to suffer the shackles of gravity and fate. Let them be interred in the ruins of that extinguished world. Only we shall continue our existence amid the bed-veiled sky. Master, bear witness. Ugh, there's no other way. Let's try using these plants to deal with it. Uh-huh. Hold on. That's dealt with. What an annoying little... I seemed convinced Tavat was destroyed, and we were outside the sky. That Mandragora came falling from where? Let's just forget about that idiot. Right, it looks like we've dealt with that thing. Whether it was an apocalypse or just the abyss. All thanks to the Mandragoras. Yeah, and we better give credit to that researcher named Grazina, right? Paimon wonders what happened to her. Oh, she met a grisly fate. Alright, that just about wraps everything. Huh? Wait, what's this? To Miss Grazina, should you ever wish to leave this place, please give this item to a member of the treasure hoarders. They will guide you to me. Master Thief, really? Proof of the cognoscenti. What's that doing in a place like this? And it looks like it was left by Reed Miller himself. This means we're one step closer to the great treasure. I can't wait to figure out what it is. Oh my god. I would do that quest, but when you talk to the guy who knows where it's at, the game breaks.
Is this an answer from this world?
Like, you literally have to close the application and reopen it. That's what happened to me in my, my main account anyway. That's where he came from, I guess. My throat's so dry, that's why I keep coughing. So I've been recording videos for a while. Feels like 5 or 6 hours. Did it just close on me? And I should still be here. It's giving me my characters back. There they are. You retrieve your weapon from the mechanisms of the entrance and leave the bunker together with Paimon. Oh, okay. Finally breathed fresh air. It was so stuffy in there. After all that, there never was an apocalypse to begin with. Everything here was fine and dandy. There's still plenty of delicious food waiting for us to eat. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, because when you go in there, they take your characters from you. Like, you're stuck being a traveler. Yeah, they had took Kanich, Auroran, and Dahlia from me, so... They're like those men. Get them out my face. Get them out my face. Get them out my face. Man, that look. Why are you staring at me like that? Alright. I knew it.
This should be fun!
Be free! For the Lord of the Night! I got him cornered!
Go ahead and call it that.
A reward on the road.
Uh-huh. Okay. Kind of sucks that that video ended because, like, it always does that to me. It'll end right at the end of the quest and there's, like, nothing for me to do now. Oh, God, okay. Cause, like, I had did all of this in my main account already. That cannon on texture looks ridiculous. Yeah, these aren't the right artifacts for him anyway. Like, they're literally not. This is not what I would normally give him. Yeah, no. Her doing it. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Yeah, that cannon untextured up there. Yeah, 'cause you're supposed to go back to Pyramida after finding that. Because that guy's grandmother has the final piece that you need. That guy, Tolfin. You talk to him and then he takes you to like over here, and then those pieces go here. There's even a giant damn map that shows you where it is. You fight his grandmother here. But the game glitched on me last time. Like it glitched on me. So if it does it again, that's it. What are you doing here? Ah, fantastic. Just the duo I was waiting for. Huh? How did you know we would come here? Have you been following us since we parted at Blue Amber Lake? I was only joking. I came back to visit my parents and just so happened to be running errands here in Pyramida when I spotted the two of you. Paimon sees. Huh. So you have family here. What's strange about that? Just like a raven is born to raven parents, people don't magically appear out of thin air. Oh, you would think that, wouldn't you? That's not what Paimon meant. Though come to think of it, we're not really that close, and Paimon can see how it was kind of a personal question. Can I ask a question that isn't so personal? Good idea. Tolfin knows everything, everyone and everything. He just might have the info we need. You recount your experiences searching for and finding the proofs of the cognoscenti after leaving Blue Amber Lake. So Tolfin, do you have any idea where the last proof in a cognoscenti might be? I do have a few thoughts, however. Seeing it at the Sovereign, she'll probably be fine. From everything I've heard about your adventures, I believe she should be able to overcome the trial. There's another trial, it isn't going to be impossible, is it? Then why didn't you tell us about it back at Blue Amber Lake? Well, the fact we can meet here again is a sign that our fates are somehow intertwined. Rather than dwell on the past, we should look forward to the future instead. Wow, that change of subject couldn't have felt any more forced if you tried. The last proof of the cognoscenti is actually with my grandmother. I'm on my way to visit her now. Why don't you tag along? Seriously? What are the chances? Tolfin's grandmother, what do you think she's like, Sovereign? Do you think she's the kind of sweet old lady who loves to tell stories? No. She does tell stories, but never mind. You'll see when we get there. If it fades to black, it's a glitch. And I guess the video ends here. Yep, see when he loads out, it does this. Oh, wait. It fixed. Look at my world's breaking. Oh my flippin' god. See, on my main account, it broke all the hell. It didn't load. I had to close the game out and reopen it. But see, it worked here. Well, well, look who's remembered to visit. Did you take care of that matter for me, you little brat? Of course I did. Would I dare show my face here if I hadn't? This is my grandmother, though I'm not sure she'd rather be known as Hiljetta, the Black Barrel Hag, than a failed merchant's grandmother. She doesn't look anything like Tolfin at all. She's far too serious. I hear that a lot. But at the end of the day, we're family, and we're a lot more alike than people think. This is Sauron and this is Paimon. They've already found the other proofs of the cognoscenti. Oh, so you've already found the other 4. Well, that takes some real talent, but I'm afraid you're going to have to let me see that talent for myself. Seeing as the brat brought you in, I won't make things too hard for you. How about we just trade a few moves? Hold on a second. Something doesn't feel right about this. And what exactly is the problem? If you want to get your hands on the great treasure, you'll naturally need to get past me first. She's a stubborn old bag of bones, but once she sees what you can do, everything will be on the table. Come on, it's in your hands now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fight her.
Watch and
Literally.
learn. These old bones have still got it.
Uh-huh. What about my hydro, though?
Let's stir things up.
Target acquired.
Ugh. Yeah. Not bad at all. You do have promise. Here, this is the proof of the cognoscenti you've been seeking, but if you want to claim the great treasure, there's still one final path you have to tread. Yeah, there is. Not that it'll hold her back. Not considering how sharp the little lass is. She's a far more fitting heir to the treasure hoarders than you are, you useless lump. Heir to the treasure hoarders? Me? Ha, so Granny is a treasure hoarder? And Tolfin, you too? I guess you could say that. Paimon never would have guessed. You don't look like a treasure hoarder. Don't tell Paimon you knew about this all along. I figured it out pretty quickly. He literally has the emblem on him, on that clock. Don't tell me you didn't explain it to them. Were you actually planning to deliver the great treasure to a couple of know-nothings who couldn't tell a treasure hoarder if they introduced themselves and brought them to their grandmother? They've shown that they have what it takes to gather the proofs of the cognoscenti, and they handle your challenge just fine. In fact, weren't you praising them just now? You little brat. Alright. Don't give yourself a heart attack. I'll explain everything to them right now. I'll see to it that Sauron is willing to be the treasure hoarder's heir, exactly as you wanted. Oh my god. And you really think you can make all that clear to them, lickety-split? I'm just listening to all of this. What are you so worried about? You won't shut up about how I'm just like that good-for-nothing, is it Brahe? At least I inherited his gift for smooth talking, didn't I? Tolfin leads you to a quiet corner to talk. So what's really going on here? All we heard is that if we collect all 5 proofs of the cognoscenti, we can find the great treasure hidden east of the moon and west of the sun. Are you seriously telling Paimon that we'd have to take over as leaders of the treasure hoarders just to get Reed Miller's treasure? Honestly, all this air talk is weirding Paimon out. It's hard to imagine anyone leading the treasure hoarders. Exactly. There are people who call themselves treasure hoarders in every corner of Teyvat these days. And that's where the problem lies. While we might be able to face reality, my stubborn old grandmother still dreams of a day when the treasure hoarders can restore their glory from the days of Reed Miller. She fantasizes that someone will come along and rally the masses, let the dead bury the dead, and rise to build an Elysium for the hungry and the poor, or the wealthy, or the wealth of the high and haughty. While most of us have heard how Reed Miller stole from the rich to help the poor, very few know that the treasure hoarders once defended Elysium from the dark abyss. It was the treasure hoarders' golden age. It was the worst of times, and yet somehow it almost felt the best. I don't know. Maybe things are still the same today, but that era has passed, and she'll have to accept that someday. You're not wrong, but what are we supposed to do about it? Before we go any further, Sovereign, are you willing to serve as the heir to the treasure hoarders and see that Reed Mueller's dream is one day fulfilled? I just want to inherit the treasure. I have my own dreams to fulfill. Just as I thought. Then how about we do it this way? Let's put on a little show. Again? That's what you said back at Blue Amber Lake. Sure, you helped us get the proof of the cognoscenti back then on my error. But who knows when you'll use those same sneaky tricks on us? Why would I do anything to thwart you when we've already been such good friends? Now, instead of being suspicious, how about we focus on what we're really going to say? Oh my god, you have a brief discussion with Tolfin about the how to convince Hiljeda. According to Tolfin, simply mentioning the name, is it Avrilian, should be enough to gain her trust. If she ever brings up the name Bra, or Brihe, all you have to do is say that you don't agree with his methods. As for these two people actually are, Tolfin says it's a long story and promises to explain everything in detail when he gets a chance. So, what do you say, little lass? Are you in? I will fulfill Avrilian's dream. Good, that's the spirit. If it weren't for the little brat acting just like that good-for-nothing, is it Braha? The proof of the cognoscenti wouldn't have been scattered and lost for so long. We're nothing like Tolfin or that whatever you call it fella, you can rest assured. You and I have to admit that Sovereign is the most suitable candidate to inherit the great treasure. Then it's settled. All that's left is for you to retrieve the great treasure. At the treasure site, you'll likely run into a few tricks left behind by the good-for-nothing. I'm sure you'll be able to handle anything he came up with. Paimon still has no idea where the east of the moon and west of the sun could be. Oh, that. Well, it's beyond the horizon, yet so close you can touch it. Also, I won't be joining you for the next trial, so here's to wishing you the best. Still, I'll be in Pyramida for a little longer, so please let me know if anything goes well. I'm counting on the both of you. Oh my god. Yeah, I already know where it is. I am quite tired. It's almost gonna be 5 a.m. and I've been at this since like 12? 1, I think? I'm one with the statue. That felt like an auto deployment. That one I didn't actually push the button. I swear I didn't. Oh my god. Trick. Gold is noble and silver is bright, but which metal would truly please the iron-faced gatekeeper's sight? As the saying goes, like calls to like, so perhaps the answer is already cut and dried. A line of tiny text is written in the corner of the notice, easy to miss if one isn't paying attention, and if all else fails, winning by brute force still makes you the hero. I know what it's saying. Oh look, 3 keys. Which one opens the door? Yeah. It's not silver. It's not gold. It is in fact metal. keep it for now. It's a coin. I think you need like 4 of them. Yeah, this one's a little ridiculous. Look at them. Within this little plot, both danger and luck are found. To tell the fake from real, look where the strange rock lights the ground. Yeah. A tiny line of text is written in the corner of the notice, easy to miss if one isn't paying attention. The main gate is locked down hard, so don't bother trying until the skies fall apart. I mean, it's... I don't think I can reach it. Hold on. Uh-huh. Well, you managed to find it, yeah. It's kind of obvious. They hid it in this freaking thing. I mean, those clues are so subtle, but it's like, it's almost like impossible to miss that. How would you miss that? Like, they're very obvious clues. Oh, yeah. Wait, I got you. Yeah, this one's ridiculous. The stubborn weasel digs the dirt. It's hurried from form unseen. The key is given darkly where the moving shadows screen. Let clanging iron coins fall and halt right at its feet. A forceful claim may yet yield a bounty sweet. A line of tiny text is written. The little ones have picky taste, so use what they like to tease out their trays. I remember last time it was... I think it was the meat. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Yeah, my illness of mine is starting to act up again, so I'm gonna have to hurry. Oh, Jesus Christ. My main account, I didn't pick up that note. I didn't read it. So we need these coins. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna just... You can read it if you want. Because I've already read this one. Gotta find it. I have to come down here and fight something, but I think I must be doing it early. Yeah. You gotta wait for them.
Locked on.
Why is that the way that is? What was that?
He's free. Something's wrong.
Yeah, you can say that.
Tell me what you see.
Damn, I have to use my items that I literally just got. Oh boy.
West Wind, carry me!
Target acquired.
Whatever this fight is. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Another one. Man, the omnibus here. True, it did. Evil comes from humanity as naturally as the honey from a hive, my god. I would read, but my voice is straining from me reading everything else in the last world quest I did with Eat Lewis, so I'm really tired. I'm almost done reading. All that strain on my eyes to read that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I hit that ship.
A reward on the road.
Oh god. Look, it mentions Bra over here. Looks like he was the one who made these records. So iron coins were really the currency here back in the day? That means mountains of the dunes could truly be called a great treasure. If only we'd come here 100 years ago, we'd be rich. But iron coins aren't worth much more these days. As they say, value lies in scarcity. Exactly. So, if we can find this prototype iron coin he wrote about, collectors are sure to go crazy for it. Paimon bets we could get a pretty penny for that one. Too bad we don't know where it's buried. Are we really supposed to dig up this whole place by ourselves? We'll get a dressing down from the Black Barrel Hag if we don't. Well, yeah, you're right. We mustn't get on the wrong side of her. You might be able to handle her attacks, but Paimon will have to fly far away. And speaking of the Black Barrel Hag, now that Paimon has seen Brev's notes and all these coins, iron coins, she finally understands why the old lady wants to bring back the good old days. To her, those days must have been the real Elysium. Paimon thinks we're living in a pretty wonderful time too, you and Paimon and all the friends we met on our journey. This is our golden age, I'd say. That's probably how Tolkien feels as well. He chose not to share the full history of the treasure hoarders with us because he didn't want us to bear the weight of the expectation. It looks like this adventure ends here. Getting all 5 proofs of the cognoscenti wasn't easy, and Paimon knows it was far from fruitless journey, but she can't help but feel a little disappointed. Yeah. By the way, why do you think the ship is here? Perhaps it sank under the weight of a greed it could not bear. Perhaps it's a ship of dreams that ran aground before it ever set sail. Last time I said the bottom one was greed. It would be risky to sail with all those heavy coins on board. Even if they didn't sink, they might get robbed. Oh, this is the treasure hoarder ship. They're not usually the ones who would need to be scared. That's such a shame. Even though this ship is hundreds of years old, it still looks almost new. Traveling would be so much easier if you had a boat as big as this, don't you think? I'll be the captain, and Paimon, you can be the chief mate. Yeah, aye, Captain. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, tying the jib to the mizzen masting and raising the port side anchor to load the line. How convincing is Paimon's chef mateiness? Come on, take the helm and let's set sail. Yes, we're gonna have a flashback. So that coin that we're looking for, we wind up finding it. I won't read because I'm so tired. Man, when people send me multiple messages, it causes my phone to lock up. Yeah, my phone's locking. It's literally freezing. Yeah, I also can't stop this. For some reason for this, the text goes by itself. I actually can't control it. It's very quick. I don't know why it's like this. It just is. Now I can control it. Snatch and Andrade. Oh my god. So this is like what the mannequins look like. When you make your custom character, they basically look like this. It's kind of funny to me. It's like, this is a knockoff Ether. Dollar store Ether. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, what just happened? You found a treasure hoarder ship under a pile of iron coins, and you took the ham. After that, it felt like a dream, and then we set it up, and we somehow ended up here. Those two, they mentioned someone called Brat. Either it's crazy coincidence, or they might be from a long time ago. At the very least, we now know they have a connection to this place. Yeah, and from what they were saying, there was some treasure buried here, and even though they made off with it, it seems they left something else in its place. It's been so long. Who knows if someone's already dug it up by now? Let's see if we can find it. Can't hurt to look. If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be somewhere around here. Paimon can't believe it's still here. Why didn't the governor come to collect it? Yeah, it's that coin. Huh. This is what they left here, isn't it? Paimon doesn't understand. Let's talk to Tulfin about it. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. We should let him know what happened to the great treasure, too. Why was that vibration so hard? Oh my god. Freaking out. I don't want to do that. I think he's back in the city, right? I remember him saying, I'm gonna be in Pyramida. Has to be. Alright, let's see where that final one is. That's where Nicole is at. If I go down there, I believe it starts her cutscene. Oh shit. I'm looking for a hole in the ground. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on a minute. I don't know why that song that plays in here fucking feels like I'm playing Final Fantasy 15. Okay, whose artifact did I break? It was you, right? And I was like, I'll fix it. I am so tired. Who am I kidding? These are pretty good. Do I want to get rid of his physical damage? It's kind of the same, yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, it's not what I want him to have, but what? Fuck it. Feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm not gonna let him stay with these, by the way. It's gonna get changed eventually. He's like, why are you doing that? I don't know. That's not the right set he's supposed to have, by the way. It literally isn't. It's not. They want him to have this shit, so. Oh god, no. What was that fucking look? Oh.